Guess who's all over the universe? See, some of you earthlings, you was taught that the earth was round, and then they came out with this flat earth mess, and it's neither. See, certain shapes and certain symbols are basically the same thing, but it's spread it out. The circle, triangle, and square shapeshift into many things like numbers that can control your frequency. And the skull that you live in, or the so-called house. You know, when you see certain hybrids or different beings that can shapeshift into human form or many other things that y'all haven't seen with the physical eye, they're given signs and symbols, and they represent certain ships that they on and certain planets that y'all can't see that's not connected with us. Some give triangles, some do that little peekaboo, little mess with their eyes, peeky-boo, whatever you want to call it, with their eyes, and represent certain things. That's how they communicate with each other. It's many language, but there ain't no such thing as language, but you was programmed and you was taught that. Like, for example, if you come out the portal, you get automatically programmed into what certain individuals was taught. Like, the so-called devil worshiping religion, Masons, Shriners, Zionist Jews. And to me, none of this mess, it doesn't exist. But some of y'all follow that and y'all carry on certain symbols and signs. You give your energy to the crosses and unks. Do you know what's behind it? Can you balance certain things? But some of you choose to follow certain individuals. Use to recycle information. And some of y'all are so quick to say, research this, research that. Researching illusion mess, lies. The truth is inside. Not this cube box. Everything is inside of you. But you see, in this illusion sky, I'm about to take this to many levels. And y'all will feel the signals. Can some of y'all see what I see? See, some of y'all was programmed and y'all think y'all actually really seeing the stars, the sun, and the moon, and it's all an illusion. Y'all on a broadcast, getting certain signals sent to your brain waves. I'm going to tell y'all what's really going on. Even certain society groups probably don't know. See, some of y'all sign up to these different religious groups and you sign in and pledge to other things that you don't know about. I'm going to tell you where the numbers come from and tell y'all about the real ships. Not this mess that they created to throw y'all off. None of these special effects that Hollywood and social media put in front of your eyes. I'm going to take this to another level. I'm going to shake up realms and worlds. Y'all will feel my signals. Troops Awakening. One within a universe, and universes inside of me. Y'all will feel my ancient signals. My signals will take over this platform. I am here. So put your phones on vibrate. Put that do not disturb sign on your door. Who wants to fly off of this realm with Trip? I appreciate y'all. You know, I have a special connection with some of y'all. And shout out to the ones that basically been checking up on me, you know, leaving me comments, asking me when I was coming back. Some of y'all asked me to touch on certain things. So, you know, I got a whole lot of stuff that I'm going to put out there. You know, the signals will shut down certain things. I know y'all been checking out the programming Muppets out there. That's on social media. And they also in this cube box that's sending signals to y'all's brainwaves. Now I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff. Yes, I'm here, y'all. We'll talk about a lot of things. Let's talk about the ships. Not the programming ships that y'all see in front of your face. You know, Hollywood have the special effects, and then they put these fake UFOs and stuff, you know. And then they have certain society groups leak footage that's, you know, that's all an illusion. You know, when it comes to the fake UFOs, there's no such thing. All right. The ship, it's basically been here for decades. The sky is an illusion. The moon and the sun is nothing but an illusion. And I said this so many times, everything is inside of y'all. The stars that y'all see that's lined up in the sky, they're basically lights that's connected to the ship. That's not the real stars. The NASA, you know, which I think they're the military. They got y'all thinking that, you know, they travel through space, and like I said, we're here. How come, you know, you don't see the stars and stuff when they go out there? You know, they program y'all and tell y'all certain things. The ship is, we're like basically in the middle because, you know, there's the underground and, you know, the universe. This realm is an illusion. It's flipped backwards. So you're basically being controlled. The lights control the towers, you know, control basically everything. Control the power lines. You know, some of y'all like, well, where do certain things go? How do they make the cloud, like on your phone, and certain information go to the cloud? Well, the lights on the ship controls the cloud, controls your brain waves, controls certain things, sends certain signals to your brain. The disk in the sky is putting out certain images that some of y'all can't see with the physical eye because you've been programmed since you came out that portal. You know, just to put that out there. When it comes to numbers, you was, like in school, and I said this before, they taught you how to draw the triangles, circles, and squares. Okay? The squares and stuff got points to it. Like, I think that the triangle and the circles and squares, they're ships that's been there. And then they blocking certain information and certain signals that's connected with us. They stole our DNA and created different worlds. All right? So, the stars that y'all see in the sky, that's not the real stars because, like I said so many times, everything is in us. That's nothing but basically a ship and the universe is flipped backwards. It's like the lights on the ship that, where that basically they get y'all's energy and put it in there. And that's where the numbers come from. It's not all of these different types of numbers. It's basically a symbol that can shapeshift into certain numbers. See, they program y'all with the math and use the symbols and got y'all seeing the numbers in a certain way. That's the reason why there's different languages because, when it comes to different languages, because like I said so many times, there's sounds and vibrations, but with the language, that's why everybody speak different because they're from another planet that y'all can't understand. The ship that's in the sky, I could see, certain things without the physical eye. And that's basically the lights that's on the ship. And I feel like the ship is like, when they line up the so-called stars, they line up. Okay? But I'm going to say illusion lights. The lights, they line up and they draw your energy. They take your energy. That's what's controlling your cell phone. Y'all think that, don't get me wrong, the cell phone power lines and towers and, the list goes on, controls your cell phone, controls the electronics that's in your house, But that's connected with the chip that controls your frequency because you got chip, basically metal chips inside of your body from the food and the chemicals that they spray. That's the reason why they spray in the chemtrails so they can cover up certain things. But I see what's going on. I've seen certain things, okay? So, that's the real deal. The real thing that's in the sky. And like I said, we're in the middle. It's like we're in the middle, and the lower part and the higher part is drawing y'all's energy on so many different levels. That's the reason why the weather is all messed up. Because it's a spiritual warfare going on. When, you hear about meteors or meteor shower or whatever, like that's extraterrestrial coming through, breaking through and connecting. And that's the reason why, they use the RF to control the weather to throw y'all off, because some of us got crystals inside of us. We got something that can shut down certain things, and they know it. That's the reason why they destroy certain things and go pick it up, if you know what I mean. So, they got y'all programmed thinking like the planets are shaped like a ball, and it's like, like it's a circle. It's basically, saying, like, for example, like Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn and stuff like that. How it's shaped into like a little circle or ball. And those are planets which y'all call countries, but it's subliminal messages saying that they got eyes. Just like the way your eyes shaped in this illusion sun, they just basically letting you know they got eyes on there and they all connected together. Like they connected, and like I said, we're just basically right in the middle. Okay, so we're in the middle, and it's a spiritual warfare going on with us, and the World War III, and I talked about this already. That's not going to happen. Some of y'all, like, you're going to go back to lower realms, and you're still going to be connected to the old ways, the programming system and stuff like that, because this is our physical body. We can go further once you, like, really connected in tune. Okay, so that's why when it comes to the numbers, like 1 + 1 is really not. It doesn't equal out to 2. I know what's behind it. They train, the younglings and even y'all, y'all using that the money, their symbols that they get off the ship. The symbols come from the ship, and the symbols come from y'all. That's where the numbers come from. And so it draws certain energy, and the numbers got a lot of power behind it. So, they program you like, for example, 5, 10, 15, 20, when you give out the, $5 bills and stuff, or the $1 bills and stuff like that. That's just an illusion. But the power, like, it got the pyramid, the triangle, and the coins are circles. You get what I'm saying? Just like your house. If you look at some of y'all don't pay attention to certain things out there, like the shape of the door, the shape of the house. That draws energy. And you give your energy to this, like, certain things are lined up, and you're giving your energy to that. So, like, the ship is, like, controlling, and, like, basically it's going to come crashing down. And everything is coming out. You're going to see people losing their minds. People probably going to be killing themselves. Y'all going to see certain individuals. You're going to see what they really look like without the mask. And I said this before. And a lot of people it's crazy right now, because basically everything is coming out. And you gotta be aware and stay balanced. Because me myself, it's only like 2 or 3 individuals that I that I trust. And with Spiritually Free Family, I don't trust some of her relatives, and I don't trust some of my relatives. I keep my circle small. I just talk to 3 individuals, and y'all know who y'all are. Much love always. That's who I talk to, because a lot is going on that y'all can't see. So, there's certain, like, they created certain portals and stuff that sucks y'all's energy when you mess with the gadgets and the devices. So you have to stay basically balanced. You get what I'm saying? You have to stay balanced. So that's what's going on. Like, when you look at, like I said, when the so-called NASA, they claim they go to space, you don't see stars or nothing like that. It's all Hollywood. It's all special effects. Everything is inside of y'all. You just got to connect, and you can do whatever. Like I said, the money, the money, that's something that they created. It's just basically a symbol that can shapeshift, but they tell y'all that it's money. And you notice, like, whatever you get, it have numbers on it. And that's everywhere, all around the world. So, so when it comes to that, like, there's like like, you know, you got your, my apologies, you got your symbols like the Ankh and the cross and all of that stuff. You know, like that's, and I'm gonna do a video on it, like the so-called cross. I just give y'all a little taste because I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna break down where the DNA and all of that stuff actually come from. I'm gonna really break it down. Like I'm gonna take it to many levels. You know what I'm saying? Like how they try to use, you know, the religion, saying, you know, certain characters died and this and that. I'm gonna like break it down and put this out there. Okay, but the cross is basically like the power lines that you see around, like to control y'all's frequency, because it's drawing energy from these illusion lights that you see in the sky. You know, and they using y'all's energy. That ship would have been crashed down if majority of y'all was aware and didn't get your conscious and your subconscious set backwards and stuck in lower realms. You know, they basically using y'all crystals and gold and all of that stuff that's from y'all. That you know they using y'all and basically making deals with other planets that y'all call countries. Y'all think it's about the war and drugs and all of that, but it's not. It's deeper than that. They use, like, of course they use the drugs and stuff to shut your system down, like, you know, with the foods and poison and all of that. You know, so I just had to let y'all know what's, like, really going on. I've been, you know, away for a while. Now, you know, the signals, they're here. Oh, y'all ain't seen nothing. I'm going to take it to so many levels. I'm telling y'all. But I appreciate y'all. And, you know, the signals, they're here. What? Did somebody say something?